Hello, good morning, friends. How are y'all doing today? Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday. I had to go through the days of the week in my head right there for a moment. So that's great. So today we are going to be pulling for the card of the week. So let's go ahead and dive into that. Coming up this week, I'm trying to think of what is coming up this week. Well, I know craft night is Friday night. Okay, it is a little too early for my brain to be pulling up calendar events, I guess. So if you are interested in crocheting, even if you are a first timer, I'm a first timer. I have tried it twice now following a video and I got really overwhelmed. So, if you want to come and crochet with everybody, it is going to be happening this Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, so super excited for all that. Our card of the week is the Sun reversed. Okay, so not like the happiest rendition of this card, okay? This suggests that this week we might have to look for the positive things. We might have to look for the happiness. We might almost feel as if we're disconnected from any kind of joy, any kind of happiness that we might either want, that we might be seeking, that we might have, almost like this disconnect, almost like we're not really able. It's not that we're not willing. I feel like we want to be happy, but it's almost like we just cannot make that connection this week for some reason. So if we notice that we're not really feeling happy, that we're not really feeling connected to that, we could be really thinking about other ways that we can be sprinkling in bits of joy. Okay, maybe, the same old tools, the same old tricks aren't really working. Okay, so we could be amping up some kind of joy practice, okay, or doing something else that brings us joy. Okay, we can also be asking ourselves, okay, why are we feeling so disconnected? Okay. And not from this space of rumination, but more from this like, okay, what needs to change? Is there something that needs to change in my life? Am I doing this to myself somehow? And if we're feeling like we're in a rut, how can we pull ourselves out of that rut? What would help us climb out? So if you do feel yourself feeling sad, feeling upset, feeling down this week, then use it as a time to figure out what's missing or what needs to change or even what you need to add in, and leave room to sit with it, friends. I know it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to sit with the uncomfortable feelings, but underneath those feelings can be guideposts. Underneath those feelings can be ideas of how to prevent future patterns like that from reoccurring. Either way, let me know how you are going to dig into this energy this week, and I will see y'all next time, friends. Bye.